Critics more receptive to your work and now you are the best artist?
No, that's actually the why I say that I'm the best artist, because the critics will not touch me with a 10-foot pole.
Jaime Davidovich defies definition. He is a video artist who paints and a television producer more interested in art than in ratings. Davidovich is a pioneer of public access cable television. He created an art show for TV unlike any other.
And was conceived with the idea of the cabaret Voltaire. They will show work that they will confront the audience, that they will question the audience, and sometimes they were very hostile to the audience.
The live show debuted on public access in 1979, hosted by Dr. Davidovich, Jaime Davidovich's TV persona.
TV addiction.
I watch too much TV. What can I do for this?
But what can you do? I think that you have a problem of saturation.
It was the first show to feature the work of downtown artists in a format that was a cross between video art and the Ed Sullivan Show.
I don't know what you're doing.
Well, we're doing art.
Davidovich arrived in New York 16 years earlier when the alternative art scene was exploding on 2nd Avenue and south of Houston Street, the area now called Soho. Downtown artists were experimenting with new forms and challenging the status quo. Davidovich fit right in.
I believe that art has to have a political component, otherwise it's just decoration. In 1963, I decided to move to United States because the situation in Argentina was very stifled.
Downtown artists were also seeking alternatives to the galleries and museums. They wanted to deinstitutionalize art, making it accessible to a broader public. They took to the streets, displaying work on billboards, walls, and storefronts.
This is also similar conceptually in all the things that now the people are talking in Occupy Wall Street and Occupy the art world, because the 1% that controls the museums, the 1% that controls the art galleries, and the 1% controls what's being seen in television and what's not being seen.
In 1973, Davidovich was invited to participate in the prestigious Whitney Biennial, a survey of American contemporary art held every 2 years by the Whitney Museum.
After the Whitney, I stopped doing the tape process and concentrated more on video. And I became part of the video scene in New York City. Video fit perfectly into this kind of art outside the mainstream, because video, when was first invented, was never shown in art galleries or institutions, or was not even considered art.
The live show ended in 1984 after a 5-year run. Today, you can watch segments of it on YouTube.
YouTube is like public access and steroids.
Nearly 40 years and several accolades later, Jaime Davidovich is still a working video artist, recently exhibiting in Spain, Argentina, England, and the U.S. A New York solo show is scheduled for later this year. I'm Judith Escalona, Independent Sources.